Hopping out that caddy black chucks with my demo beanie. Niggas got a lot to say, but never when they see me. Probably jealous cause they know that they can never be me. But I'm never tripping, I'm too focused on this fettuccine.
So, where was I at? I was driving down the street and I got a phone call from my homie Pitt from Anaheim. And he was like, oh, you know, there's an opportunity for a show. And a lot of people had tried to drag me to shows. Like, man, I had a lot of people say, oh, you should perform here, perform there. And I just never really felt it was fitting. But I was like, you know what? I wrapped up my project. We shot all the music videos already. Like, we were pretty much done. And I was like, well, fuck it, I'll do the show. So he sent me the number to his friend. His name's Hardwipe from CC Entertainment. And I hit him up, said I was interested. And like, as soon as I said I was interested, he was like, boom, you're on, you're good. And I was like, shit. And I was kind of like, whoa, what? And then he's like, yeah, I heard your music and he really liked the music. So that's why he was trying to put like good artists on the show. You know what I mean? And then, so he told me to send him a picture. So I sent him a picture of myself, took it, you know, in the Deadwest studio with Don Zor, and I sent that over to him. And you know, when he sent the flyer back, I didn't even realize like I was like in the center of the shit, like in the middle of the flyer, kind of, you know what I mean, of all the artists that were performing and stuff. And I was like, oh damn, like it's really like that. So I thought that was cool, but I didn't really expect all that. So I just stayed in contact with him, you know what I mean, talked to him about all my stuff, you know, stayed preparing, stayed excited, posted the flyers up, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, and then, you know, made it happen. So I'm inside, excited as fuck, anxious as fuck, you know, really wanted to go on. I was ready, like, you know, I just wanted to do it. And they ended up kind of putting me farther back on the lineup than I was supposed to be because they wanted to keep the fans and the crowd excited and stuff like that. So, you know, I was kind of getting a little impatient. I was like, Mom, you straight? You don't want to leave? Because, you know, my mom's here. She's all late at night and stuff, but she was a G about it. But then I remember getting called up to the stage. I'm like, oh, yeah. She's like, can I get Mosaicc to the stage? And, you know, people started screaming and stuff. And I'm like, yes, I'm about to go on. Finally. And I guess it's funny. He's like, you're not about to go on just yet. I know the crowd wants to see something, so I'm gonna let you like spit some shit. And I got so caught off guard. I was like, like I'm not ready. You know, I was nervous. Like I don't want to mess around and say something stupid or you know what I mean, like just embarrass myself type of stuff. And then I completely was not expecting it. But you know, I just grabbed the mic and I did what I do. I guess I don't know, like you know, it was what it was. A lot of people showed love. I saw some of the faces in the crowd, like ooh. So that was cool. Then I went on like 5 minutes after that because they just kept saying that they wanted to see me and they put me on. You know, started off with Music and Liquor, one of my favorite songs, and you know, worked my way into the crowd. And you know, the whole time I kind of felt the energy of the crowd. Like people were really fucking with me the whole time. It wasn't like people were there and then got bored and wandered off. People were there, but you know, I wasn't really feeling that. I'm not saying like, you know, there was my homegirls were in the front dancing. My homeboys were like saying the words. Like people I didn't even really know that well, just showing mad love. Like you know, like saying words, like knowing the words of my songs, which is something that I've always dreamed of. Because I'm the type of fan to know all the words and be at the front row at your show, like knowing all the words and spitting all the words with the artist. So it was kind of cool to get that in return. I really appreciate that. It was dope, meant a lot to me. I thought the show overall was really more than I could have asked for. It was more than I expected. More people came out than I expected. More people knew the words to my songs than I expected. You know, more people stuck around and stayed for me, you know, than I expected. Like just, I didn't expect to have that much fun or to see everybody else have that much fun, but it's like almost like a magical moment, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really describe it. I can only imagine what it feels like to do, you know, massive shows with thousands of people. Artists like that are lucky. Hopefully one day I get there, but, you know, like we packed that place out. Everyone showed love, had a good time. I had a good time. I didn't really mess up at all. You know, they stayed fucking with me. I made a lot of friends, got a lot of opportunities. People started hitting me up after the show, so, you know what I mean? Overall, it was a success. Sorry if you missed it. You know, my next show, probably gonna be a little bit bigger, a little bit better. So you should probably come out to the next show. Stay fucking with us, cause you know, just like the last one, we delivered. Have a good time. Stay tuned, stay excited, be a fan. Fuck with us. Deadwest.